Wyndham Caravan Park. For those of you who are watching our progress around Australia anti-clockwise, you'll notice we've come back east a little bit north, going backwards in effect. Too true. We had some stuff we needed to do back in Kununurra before heading west out to Questro today. So after leaving Doon Doon yesterday, our cultural tour lasted about 2.5 hours longer than we expected. Put us behind a bit, so we pulled in here last night at about just after 5 p.m, just after it got dark. And today we'll go the back way back into Kununurra and hopefully over Ivanhoe Crossing, visit Hoochery's distillery at Kununurra, do some other domestic stuff. Caravan park here, $25 a night, unpowered site for 2 people, add an extra $10 if you want power. It's quite nice. We've got grass around, it's always nice underfoot. Oh yeah, I wouldn't believe it. We're just coming out of Wyndham. We dropped into the bakery, and if you're in Wyndham, go to the bakery. Yeah, great food. They got garlic barramundi, creamy barramundi, creamy garlic barramundi and crocodile pies. I went for an old favourite, pepper steak pie. But the Todu, top of Down Under crew were there as well. And if you're like me, a subscriber, you'll know that they haven't done anything new for quite a while now. So I suppose we might expect some new vids. We've come up to the Five Rivers lookout, top of Wyndham. It's a bit windy, sorry about that. Not sure what they ship out here, but there's a few road trains that come in and out. Just some trivia. Wyndham is the most northerly town in Western Australia. It's also the hottest one of the hottest places in Australia apparently. The average maximum daily temperature is 36 degrees. Yeah. It was a bit warm coming in last night. I think it was about 34, and it was coming on dark 4:30, 5 o'clock. So I can't tell you what the river is in front of me because I've got no idea. Hang on, look at this little rock wallaby coming up here. Probably check it out, eh? See if it's going to come down towards us. Looks like it's got something in its pouch too. Looks like iron ore down there. How you going, mate? What's your name? What's your name? Hey, off he goes. Must be a rock wallaby, alright. Or she goes. Yeah, that red stuff down there looks like iron ore. So I'm just walking around so that we can see the rivers. I think that's one there. Big salt basin right out in the distance there. I don't know, there's another river over here. It's going to be a bit of sun now, but you can see the water reflecting off another river coming in a little bit further north. Another tip, if you're in this neck of the woods and you're chasing some fresh local fish and you haven't caught any, 2 Ord Street. That's number 2 Ord, O-R-D Street. So apparently the bloke there is the only local commercial licensed fisherman. Sells local barramundi, local threadfin salmon and local Jew fish, J-E-W fish, not the Western Australian Jew, D-H-U fish. Yeah, we dropped in there and picked up a slab of barra and a slab of Jew fish. Well, I might be wrong, but it looks like there's 5 rivers. There's one coming across this way, which looks like the Ord River. You got the West Arm and the King River. Looks like Forest River there, and down here you've got crossed, and Durack River there. That'd be 5, I reckon. Afghan Cemetery, Wyndham. It's not a very big one. A little bit of a sign here. I'll take a still and you can have a read yourself. You would have already seen a bit of dirt track coming into here. This is Malgoo Billabong. It's been a bit popular with a lot of people here. There's a whole bunch of bird life just over where the boss is going. Just got the big camera in to take some photos. I reckon they're wood ducks or something similar to that. Now this is our beginning of our dirt road trip from Wyndham to Kununurra. Welcome to the Gu Yang Black Rock Pool. We're just about at Kununurra, probably within 10 k's of it. We got Ivanhoe Crossing to come up ahead. Hoping to put the drone up for that. See how we go. Go up here and have a look. 300 metre walk. Did you say return, Prue? Return. 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Well, if you haven't gathered by now, you gotta pay a bit more attention to the video. No water running. Imagine it'd be pretty nice when the water's running. Bit of rock hopping to get in. The road between Wyndham and here, the back road, goes to that lagoon that we went to, then Parry Creek, and follows the Ord River past Hoochery Dog. In this way, it's all dirt. Most of it was reasonably well graded. There's only a couple of spots there where I slowed down to about 40 or 60, and there's a couple of washouts too, but they're pretty obvious. So the book that the boss has suggested about a 3-hour trip. I think we've probably done that quite comfortably and quite easily. Hour and a half. Just come from Black Rock Falls, as you know. High clearance 4 drive only track that way, and there's another way out this way. This is called Middle Springs. A little bit of water coming out of the rock just on the far side. some footage here about Ivanhoe Crossing, Kununurra. Boss drove that. I was too busy with the drone. You'll see some footage there. Did a good job. She was pretty stressed out about it though. She wasn't really confident. But anyhow, she got across. We didn't drown, didn't slide off. It's big signs either side. Go slow, stay constant speed, don't stop. So what happens? Two beep heads coming from Kununurra, one with towing a caravan and one with a camper trailer, stopped halfway across. Just didn't move. I had to send the drone out looking for them, see where they were, because we couldn't see them from the other side. Anyhow, when they came across, we gave them a serve. Start of the Gibb River Road, and we're heading west El Questro for 2 nights. Turn off for El Questro off Gibb River Road, 16 k's from here. Welcome to El Questro station, not the homestead, because we can't afford that much money. But we're here. We're just going to go check in now and see what's happening. That's Tim, our guide, by the way. Had a bit of a laugh. I told him the water had dust down before, but he ignored me. El Questro was formerly owned by Delaware, I think it was Delaware or Delamere. Delaware, I think it was a group. It was a Yankee mob. Changed hands 1st of April. Yeah, that's no joke. If you come on one of these tours, the benefit is you get the prime spot. When we drove up here, Tim kicked a few people out of here. Table. And yeah, tomorrow we're doing a Emma Gorge, I think, and Zibbity Springs tour. More about that in video to follow. For those fishermen, yeah, there's definitely barrow in those rivers, definitely. First night El Questro, bit of live music. A few people around, yeah, absolutely. Well, we're just going to see if we can change our booking a little bit. Probably camp up here an extra 2 nights rather than going backwards, forwards. Half-day Emma Gorge and Zibbity Springs walk. Well, bus tour, walk up to Emma Gorge. Yeah, we're in one of those groups. Started off as a group of 8, now a group of 400 max is. Yeah, hour and a half up apparently. 2.4 kilometre, 3 kilometre return trip, something like that. We're at the top now. A few people go for a swim in here. I'm not sure that I'm convinced that I need to go in for a swim. Press the top one, don't touch the side one. Well, a few less people in here now. They're moving around all over the place, rock hopping. Turn back to the waterfall. She hasn't moved. Boss is out. Putting the lens up. Might make a better picture. And the water is dead set clear. I'll show you a little bit. Zibbity Springs, El Questro. Only way to come in here is on a tour, otherwise there's too many people in here. So Max is going to risk it tomorrow.
Early.
Come in early. I think it opens. It opens. Yeah, I think they unlock the gates at 8 o'clock in the morning. There'll probably be a cast of. Oh, there'll be a Ford Ranger up the front anyhow. So.
You've been there since 6.
Another pool just up above us there, and a couple more pools down the bottom. Temperature's probably 27, 28. Quite nice.
Sometimes I've washed my hands and I've gone, oh my goodness, look at all the orange stuff that's coming off my hands.
It's pension day at El Questro. It is, everybody's lining up.
Oh, it is too.
Well, it is a payday, but it's also happy hour. So it's pension day. Well, after the enlightening evening, the happy hour. Let's come back to having a skip roast lamb tonight. It's a little roast that I picked up in Darwin. Just finishing it off, it's 60 degrees internal temperature. How do I know? I've got a digital probe just to make sure I get things right, because we don't want raw meat, chicken especially, or pork. Smelling good anyhow.